Getting messages popping up that people are leaving the session again. Hello all, welcome back again for the third time now. We're up in a third lobby. We have made the decision now to drop to a short quali, just with the being pressed for time before the actual race, which obviously is not ideal. It's not something we like to do, but unfortunately we've been having some bugs. Friday night, I know Tier 2 had a similar issue where the game crashed and someone couldn't get back in, or a number of people couldn't get back in. And we've just had the same with 2 lobbies here at Miami. So hopefully, third time's a charm. This isn't looking very promising. It says session will start in 0, and it's just sat like that. Oh, we're in. Good evening also for the third time. Anybody who is listening in on the stream as well, who is racing, make sure you don't forget to restart your streams if your game's crashed. I've not seen anybody leave the session yet, so it's started better. Teabag is the first car out on track. We've got 18 drivers in now. As Teabag's joined in, and Full Send Dave as well joined a little later. So yeah, second time racing here for these lads, or for a number of them anyway. As I say, it was the season finale for the end of season 6. Is a tricky track, not a lot of room for error. That tight chicane, end of sector 2, can be painful, but if your line's right, you can make up some time there. Probably expecting to see quali quite close, if I'm honest. We know Tier 3 like to keep us on our toes as well, so I'm sure there'll be some drama. We've got yellow flags on the back straight. That looks like there's a lot of cars just close together on track. Probably trying to slow down just to build a gap to the car ahead. Teabag setting a 30.8 through the first sector. Look tidy. See what top speed he reaches down this back straight. 207, 208. 208, then heavy on the brakes at the end of that DRS straight. Little hairpin, and now this chicane takes a lot of curb over the inside, which is the fastest line through there I've found. AlphaTauri just getting out of his way there on that back straight, just about to start their first flying lap. Teabag will be the first across the line, very close to the apex there at turn 17. Avoiding the curb at 18, 19, across the line, 29.3. followed by Dave with a 31.1. And Kane Lowry, 28.9. Wow. And Jackie as well, 28.9. So them two finding the feet fairly early on. Hounds a 29.5, Ashik a 30.5. Times are flowing in now. FLR there with a 28.795. I think FLR is in a rush. He wants to watch the race, so he thinks if he drives quicker in this, it'll be done quicker. We'll see. Hindsight 29.4, so very close to his teammate there. Saki's parked up. I think we're just letting cars through on the end, outside of turn 1. A matey boy on a lap at the moment. Looks like he's being followed by an Alfa Romeo as well. Maybe hoping to pick up a slipstream. Comes up to that chicane now again. A lot of inside curb, not a lot on the outside, which is the best line through there. That Alpha seems to be gaining on him though at the moment, so I'm not sure whether that's Chris or Rosso going for another run or whether they are just sitting behind him on an in-lap. Looks like they're trying to take advantage of the slipstream. Matey boy across the line, a 30 flat. I've got Wab and Lutman on outlaps at the moment. Lutman's just coming up to the line. So he's starting his flying lap. Saki has pulled into the pits and retired. So with it being a short quali session, I expect everyone's going to be on the soft tyres. Yeah. Plenty of tyres to go at. And this is another track as well. I know we've said it a few times with some of the tracks we've had recently, like Baku. It's one of them tracks where you've got to compromise on your setup, whether you're going straight line speed or you want a bit more aero for the corners. But this track does have 3 DRS zones, 2 fairly long straights. So I'd expect to see some overtaking moves into the ends of them straights, into the braking zones. Lutman just comes around turn 17 now. Final 2 corners, straighten it up, get the DRS open before he crosses the line. 29.2 puts himself P5. Wab, the only man yet to set a time, who's on a lap at the moment. Hitting 211 mile an hour there, Wab, so he's definitely running low wings. And he's invalidated. Invalidated on the final corner. That's unfortunate there for Wab. Got Bark. Is Bark on another lap? He appears to be out of ERS. Let's see whether he comes into the pits or whether he does. Yeah, he's into the pits. Teabag is on a flying lap though, 0.02 of a second over his time at Sector 1, so let's see what he manages here through Sector 2 now. Yellow flags in Sector 1. Oh, Teabag's invalidated. It looks like he's cut that curb at the chicane just a little too much. And we've got Full Send Dave on another flying lap, 0.05 under his time at Sector 1, so he is improving slightly. So yellow flags on track there. I think that was just the Mercedes swapping positions. Scotty has put a lap in there as well, a 28.987, put himself as Dave's almost 0.8 under at the end of Sector 2, so massive improvement there from Dave. Oh, I think that was Captain Hindsight, very deep into turn 17. Looked like he gained on Dave very quickly. And Dave does improve, but unfortunately not enough to change his position. Got Hound just starting a hot lap now, his second run. Got yellow flag in Sector 2. It looks to be a slow moving Alpha Tauri. Probably ran out of fuel and on the way back. Let's see what Hound's Sector 1 time is. And 3.5 under, so he is improving there through Sector 1. As Jackie goes fastest now with a 28.5. And Hound almost, well, 5.5 under Sector 2, same purple Sector 2. So he is improving. This could see him jump around King Lutman, Scotty's time. As Chris goes second with a 28.7. Brilliant lap time there from Chris as well. Hound 28.7 puts himself P3. It looks like the track is improving a lot. Lutman's just started a second run. Let's have a look where... Yeah, Teabag's on. I think that's an out lap or a burner lap. Bark is improving. No, he's not. That's the end of a hot lap. Out lap, sorry. There we go, matey. 1/4 second under at Sector 1. See if he keeps it clean now through the little chicane. Oh, he's invalidated wide on the exit of the chicane there from matey. As Ashik's just improved a 30.1, put himself P15. Wab is back on track, having a go again. And there's a Mercedes. Oh, I think he was just getting out of the way. Luckman improving up to P2, 28.5. So very close at the top. We've got the McLaren just coming up to the line now. Teabag 28.6 puts himself P3. As Wabb's trying to pinch a toe there from one of the Alpines. Doesn't seem to have used too much ERS on that lap though. Yeah, 30.3, so definitely some improvement. Lowry's on a lap as well now. I think he's just got Wab ahead of him on track. Lowry's 3 seconds over his time. Wab's 6 tenths under, so Wab is improving. Two and a half minutes left of this quali session. Wab a second under there now at sector 2, so it will jump him up a bit, but unfortunately he's not going to be up there challenging the leaders for this. Very wide on the exit of 17 though. Across the line, 29 flat, puts himself P9, so a respectable lap there from Wab. Captain Hindsight's on a lap, almost half a second over his time. Gainful is half a second under. Oh, he's not, it's 2 seconds over. That was strange. FLR improving again, a 28.4. Scotty half a second under his time here as well, so Scotty's going to be up there. He's got the Haas of Dave just coming across the line. Didn't look to improve. See what Scotty manages now. 28.4 puts himself P2. Very close at the front. Hound across the line, a 28.7. Or was that his outlap? I think that's his outlap. I think a lot of these are just outlaps at the moment. They've got an Aston Martin facing the wrong way there. There we go, we've got some lads taking the line already, so FLR's in the pit, Jackie, Luckman, Teabag, Kane Lowry, Wab and Chip Hazard all taking the flag. Bartmandu's 6.5 tenths under his time here, so he is improving. We've got a Mercedes just limping to the line at the moment. That was Scotty, he's now crossed the line, so Bart will be the next to cross. And he does improve, almost 7 tenths, 28.7, puts himself P6, just next to his teammate. Hound's invalidated and crossed the line, game full. improves up to P9. Also improves slightly as well, up to P11. Matey Boy's into the pits. Looks like he clipped the wall on exit of turn 17 there. There were a bit of wing on the floor. And Ashik improves by 1.2 seconds. Puts himself P11. So that is going to be it for qualifying. There's your starting grid. FLR will be on pole. Scotty on the front row. Closely followed by Jackie, Luckman, Teabag, Bart, Chris, Hound. Very close together there at the top. Well, yeah, half a second covering pretty much your top 11. A very close qualifying session. Confirmation there of your grid. And as I said, just over half a second covering your top 11. Top 14 within a second. And I will be back in shortly before the start of the race. Strategies have now been picked, tyre choices picked, fuel is loaded, and we are about to get underway for the formation lap of the Miami GP. A quick tyre check. Kane Lowry going for the softs, so I'd expect to see him take them all the way. Scotty, Jackie, Luckman and Gameful going for the mediums, while everyone else opts for the hards. I wonder if Kane Lowry's planning on a safety car there, starting on the softs. Risky strategy, but should be quicker at the beginning until them tyres start to go off. FLR's looked, I'd say, fairly in control, to be honest, through quali. His first run put him P1, he was sat there for a long time and then came out for his second run and put himself back on pole. I just wonder whether Scotty, Jackie, Luckman can sort of rough him up a little bit at the beginning, you know, make a move on him early, not make it comfortable, not give him that clear air and time to get into his stride. The guys are just coming down the back straight now. Just a couple of corners to go. Saki and Matey Boy disqualified, so I think there's been contact there on the formation lap. Scotty, Jackie and Luckman all on the medium tyres as well, so should expect a better start than FLR maybe. Softer compound will be quicker. Oh, Bartmandu's left the session. And the good thing is it was just Bark and not everybody again. Let's fire him another invite quickly. As the guys are now forming up on the grid. A few of the usual disqualifications there from the formation lap. Guys overshooting the marks. But we are ready. The grid is formed. 5 lights. And away we go. Unfortunately, it's saying that Bark is disqualified. Oh, and there's contact there. Multiple amounts of contact. Kane Lowry's out. Hound's got a 5-second penalty for a collision with Teabag. Kane Lowry is out. Hound made contact there with Teabag, who's dropped to the back of the pack. A lot of contacts as well. Luckman got spun down now to P15. Scotty managed to get past FLR and he looks like he's pulling away. Can Jackie do the same? I don't think there's any damage on these front 3 cars, but chaos behind them. Matey Boy up to P6. Matey Boy up 10 places. Ashik up 6. Bit of a chaotic race start there. Probably as expected, to be honest. Still close at the front though. A shame for Luckman that had a very good qualifying session. Saw him get tagged into turn 1 and unfortunately spun round on the inside of the track. I didn't see what happened with Kane Lowry or Teabag, but yeah, Kane Lowry out of the race. Just trying to see if there's any damage on these cars. Doesn't appear to be. Hindsight and Teabag both into the pit, so I think there must be damage there. Scotty looking comfortable at the moment, pulling away on the medium tyres at the front. FLR Jackie staying very close to him. Gameful 2.8 seconds back. Yeah, shame for Kane Lowry. Unfortunately, not going to see what he could do on them soft tyres, but as Chloe's pointed out, yeah, good start from both AlphaTauris. As much as we don't want to support them. Yellow flag, sector 1. I think that was Teabag having a moment there. As he's come out of the pits. FLR is tucked in behind Scotty. He's going for a move up the inside into turn 17. Scotty's trying to hang it around the outside there. A little bit of contact. Space has been left. A lot of respect here between them two. Close driving. Scotty and FLR. Well done, lads. Well done. Gameful's now into the pits. Just not sure if Gameful's had a moment. Has he got damage? Yeah, he's no front wing. Scotty's managed to hold that position as well to FLR. Jackie running wide there on the exit of that over the... He must have got a track limit warning for that. DRS is activated now though. Hound's dropping down the order. I think he's had a moment. Turn 6. Teabag's back into the pits. Matey Boy doing really well. Up 11 positions on the back of Ashik as well. And he is on the hard tyres, so he will be looking at going long. As FLR's battling Scotty again. This is almost identical to just a lap ago. Scotty going for the switchback to take the inside this time. And we've got a full safety car. Gameful's crashed out. Up the AlphaTauri. Unfortunate for Gameful, he's lost it there on the DRS straight in Sector 2. I'll jump on board with Teabag, see what we can see. Strange place to lose it, to be honest, unless it was just cold tyres. A lot of guys jumping into the pits now. Matey Boy's opted for the mediums. Luckman the hards. Chris the mediums. Wab as well on the mediums. Hound and Hindsight both in, so Hindsight may get double stacked here because Hound had a 5-second penalty to serve. Oh, that's close. But Hindsight has no front wing, so he will have a long stop anyway. Some of these lads think maybe it's too early to pit yet off these tyres. Only on lap 4. As Andy's in there cheering Chris and Osso. Osso has had a good start to this race as well. Looked like he's kept himself out of trouble, which is unusual for Osso at the start of a race. Jackie looks like he's just been keeping his cool behind Scotty and FLR, watching them two battle ahead. He's not forced anything so far. He's looked comfortable. We are just waiting on the grid forming up behind the safety car. As Hound's into the pits again. Is that just to get his mandatory stop done? Is he putting the hards back on? He certainly is. 3 laps on him. But he has now just lost 2 positions. He's at the back of the field. Unless he's hoping he doesn't have to pit again, but I think 26 laps on them hards will be a tough ask. They won't feel too great at the end. Wonder if we'll see safety car in this lap. No. There we go, safety car in this lap, so FLR now will start backing up the pack. The field is close together again. Hounds managed to catch up. The safety car is just pulling into the pits now, so FLR's backed the pack up nicely there. Oh, T-Bag's picked up a 5-second penalty for a collision with Hindsight under the safety car. And it looks like FLR has gone. And we are back underway, green flags. Don't think anyone really got the jump on anyone there. Your top 6 all within DRS of each other. And just a 2-second gap down to Dave, Saki and Matey Boy. It looks like we've got pretty much 2 groups. Oh, Scotty's dropping down the order. Scotty's spun. And it looks like there's been contact there with someone else as well. I've just seen a bit of a wing fly past. Saki's made it past Dave as Matey Boy. Matey's also going up the inside of his teammate Saki there. Getting that done before turn 17. Looks like Dave ran deep into that braking zone. Got Luckman going round his outsides, very close together now in such a tight part of the track. As Luckman gets a nice switch back there on Saki. It looks like Saki's just sort of pulling out of the way there to let him past. Some close driving here as Dave goes up the inside of Saki. Wab sneaking up the inside as well, following him through. I've got Chris attacking Matey Boy. Oh, he's gone for a late move up the inside, gets it done. Doesn't appear to be any contact. And we've got Scotty in the pits. He has just picked up a 5-second penalty as well for speeding in the pit lane. So when it rains, it pours for Scotty though. As Luckman's now all over the back of Matey Boy as well. Will he be looking to get a move done down this DRS straight? DRS not yet activated, should be activated at the end of this lap. Looks like Jackie's doing well to keep in touch with FLR as well. They have pulled a bit of a gap down to Ashik, who's got Osso for company. As Luckman's trying to get past Matey as fast as he can. He looks fast out of there. Has he got the run? It looks like Matey might have the wings on him though. He's using a lot of ERS to defend. But DRS will be activated now and Matey is out of the DRS zone. So will not have that advantage. Wab's closed the gap to these two as well. Oh, as Luckman's just had a moment. He looked like he lost the rear into turn 1. Not sure if there were contact there. As Wab's now got Luckman just behind him in DRS, and Wab unfortunately has not got DRS on the car ahead. Chip Hazard's caught Osso up as well. So we've got Ashik, Osso up 8 places, Chip Hazard up 10 places. Oh, that looked like Ashik had a moment there as well. As Wabs made it past Matey Boy with the benefit of DRS. Oh, look like Matey's going for a move back up the inside of him. Oh, he's at the wall. He's lost an end plate though. And he is into the pits. And that's a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So Wab up 6 places as well now, up into P7. Scotty way down at the back, 25 seconds behind the car ahead. Unfortunate, he was having a good battle with FLR for the win. Or what would have been P1 of the race. Matey Boy's come out just ahead of Scotty as well. Both of them with 5-second penalties as well. Teabag's got a 5-second penalty. That's it for penalties so far. FLR looks like he's pulling a nice gap now to Jackie. Just got over 2.3 seconds. We're in the battle for that final step on the podium here. Ashik's gone, yeah, very defensive very early. As also just drives past with the help of DRS and ERS. I did see the recharge light flashing on the back of Ashik's car as well. So also up into 3rd position. Just have a quick look at the driver standings as well. We have Gameful Odds. Is your championship leader. Or is Chip Hazard and Ashik side by side though? Like Chip went for a move and then ended up off track. Yeah, Gameful Odds, your championship leader, but unfortunately DNF today. Osso is in 3rd place. Osso's in 2nd place on 68 points. He is 18 points behind Gameful at the top. Teabag in 3rd on 52 points, joint with Chris actually. Chris is on 52 points as well. Jackie on 49, Luckman on 48, Kane Lowry on 44 and Hound on 42, so very close between the top 8 in the championship here in Tier 3. As Luckman is all over the back of Wab now. He'll be looking to get this move done down this DRS straight on the run into turn 17. But he might just be too far back. There he is. Wab keeping that gap without using too much ERS as well, so just sort of controlling that. Chris has caught up to the back of Chip, Ashik as well. So now we've got a 4-way battle for the final step on the podium. Luckman looks to be closing on Wab here. Looked like he got a good exit out of that corner there as well. Let's see what he can do down this straight. Oh, I can't gain on him. Wab's straight line speed is helping him massively in keeping this position. As Dave's just made it past Saki. Looks like they were side by side. But apart from the early drama, it's been very close racing since. Actually, it looked like he was going to be making a move on Osso at the end of that back straight, but Osso just doing what he needs to do. Chris all over the back of Chip Hazard here as well. Field's starting to spread a little. We've just got a few battles going on now. Closest battle is this battle for, well, it's now the battle for fourth, as Ashik has just dropped off the back of Osso. Wonder if Chip or Chris can get a move done now, as Ashik won't benefit from DRS. They'll have a quick tyre check as well. So your top five all still on the tyres they started on. 11 lap old. Chris and Wab, Luckman and Hindsight all pitted. T-Bag pitted a bit earlier. And there we go, Chip's made a move on Ashik. Will Chris be able to follow him through? No, not quite, not close enough. But Chris is looking quite racy. Showed some good pace in quali, but unfortunately there were a few lads who managed to just set a faster time. But he's looked good at the start of this race so far. We've got Matey Boy into the pits. He was on the soft tyres, done 4 laps on them. He's popped a set of mediums on, 16 laps to go. Wab and Luckman have joined the back of this battle as well, this train that's forming behind Chip for P4. So now got a 5-way battle for fourth. So Hindsight's picked up a 3-second penalty there for track limits. Wab's going for a move. Chris is coming back. He's done the switch back. He's going for the inside line. Close, but no contact there. It didn't appear anyway. And Jackie's into the pits. Pops a set of hards on, so that will be Jackie going to the end of the race now on the hard tyres. Chris still looking fairly racy, to be honest. He's not letting Wab have this comfortably. But he's now got Luckman for company. Luckman's gone round the outside of him at turn 6. What a move from Luckman there. Just looking at the splits here, Wab flying down that straight with DRS. Hindsight making it past Jackie as well. Jackie just out on the fresh tyres, maybe not got the temperature in them yet, but he will benefit from DRS from Hindsight there. As Luckman's looking close to Wab as well. Wab up past Ashik, so Wab now up into 4th. And Wab already in DRS a chip hazard as well, so he's motoring through this at the moment as well. And that were a purple sector 3, just set them as well. But he is on the medium tyre and they will start to go off soon, I would expect. Jackie managed 14 laps on his, that included a safety car stint. Ashik all over the back of Wab now. DRS open, deploying the last of his ERS. Oh, and he's collected Wab, he's made contact, and that's Wab in the wall and out of the race. And that's a full safety car. Yeah, that's not great. Not great at all. I'd expect to see your top 4 pit now. Get that mandatory tyre change done. They'll be able to get 40 laps done on the mediums. Got Matey Boy back into the pits. FLR's in, Osso's in, Chip's in, Luckman's in, ahead. Oh no, Luckman's stayed out, sorry, Ashik's in. Jackie taking advantage of this as well. He had just made his mandatory pit stop, so he is back up to 3rd position now. Hound started on the hards, pitted for the mediums, then went back to the hards under the safety car. So he's done 14 laps on these hards and he's got a lot of guys behind him on fresh mediums, so he's going to be a sitting duck on this restart. We're just waiting for the field to group up. So Scotty and Matey have served, Teabag as well, served their 5-second penalties on the pit stops they've just done under the safety car. I think Matey served his earlier. But FLR looking in prime position now, fresh set of mediums to go to the end, 12 laps to go. Our biggest loser so far, who's still in the race, is Scotty. Unfortunate, battling FLR for the win and then had a spin. Jackie's just sat comfortably behind FLR, not forced anything, he's looking really good. So it looks like we've got another lap of the safety car. I think we're waiting for Matey Boy to catch up a bit more. This is even better for FLR, to be honest. The longer this safety car's out, just makes these final laps more comfortable for him on this set of mediums he's on. We're going to see the message this time, and we are. Safety car in this lap, so now Luckman should start backing up the grid. Hopefully no contact under the safety car as there was under the last one. Luckman is on a set of used hards as well. 14 lap old hards. Hound on 16 lap olds. I'd expect them two to be sitting ducks really. Not sure how Jackie will do either with the hard tyres on when everyone else is on mediums. Chris and Hindsight swapping positions there under the safety car. Luckman's gone, but FLR's got the jump on him. FLR's going round the outside of turn 1. Oh, I think a bit of contact there. Luckman was on the inside of turn 1. Hound's got through. Hound's up into P2. I'm not sure what happened to Jackie though. Luckman taking that. Oh, there's carnage again. I think has Jackie lost his front wing? No, Jackie's still in. I'm not sure who it was. Was it Osso? There were bits of car flying everywhere, but I can't see any car with damage. Oh, Ashik's got no front wing. So Ashik been in the walls today. Contact with Wab DNFing. And then contact again on the safety car restart, losing his front wing, so he will be into the pits again and will lose a hell of a lot of time. Hound losing touch to Luckman and FLR ahead now. FLR just sailing into the distance now, but Jackie looking to get Hound back. Didn't see what happened, but it looks like Hound must have got a good safety car restart, jumping Jackie, and then taking advantage of Luckman's mistake at turn 1. FLR setting the fastest lap on a safety car restart. That's insane. Hindsight's all over the back of Jackie as well. Now he is on the medium tyres, so should have a bit of a pace advantage. Teabags into the pits, popping a set of softs on as well. Saki picks up 3 seconds for track limits. As Dave makes it past Saki at turn 6. Just on board with Jackie here. Looks like he was gaining on Hound, but not enough. Again, no DRS yet. Should be activated after this next lap. But we've got a bit of a train forming now from Hound down to Scotty in P8, and this is for the final step on the podium. I've got to say, Chip, also Scotty, on the fresher medium tyres, probably have the advantage here, but it doesn't always work out that way. Let's see what happens, as it looks like Chip's going up the inside of hindsight at turn 18 there. Not quite managed to get it done. Jackie's going for a move on Hound, is it? No, not quite. Backed out at the last minute, tucked in behind at the braking zone. Chris and Saki both into the pits. That's a shame for Chris. He was having a good race. He was just about 1.5 seconds behind Scotty. So I'm not sure if he had damage though. Saki picks up a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. Jackie's going for a move up the inside of Hound, turn 11. Hound defending it well, taking the inside line back at 12. And that's brought Chip close to Jackie as well now. Chip's looking to... Oh, I thought he was having a move before the straight then, out of the little chicane. But DRS will be activated now. Can Hound do it again? Can Hound defend this position? He does, and Chip jumps up the inside of Jackie, picks up a 3-second penalty as well for track limits. Osso's fighting hindsight as well, around them final 2 corners. We've got a 6-way battle for third. Teabag setting the fastest lap there on the soft tyres. Osso making it past Jackie as well, so Osso up to fifth. And Scotty making it past hindsight up to 7th. Jackie's fighting back at Osso here with DRS. He's on the outside at 11. Osso's managed to take the line there from him. He's kept that position. Chip's now fighting Hound hard as well. Let's see, he's got DRS activated now. He's closing on Hound rapidly. I'd expect him to... Yeah, he's going for a move. No, he thought better of it. Pulled back. I'm not sure if there were contact with Scotty and Jackie there. Scotty looked like he'd sent it from a bit far behind. As Chip and Hound... Yeah, that was always going to happen. Both of them out of the race. And that's a full safety car. Hindsight's in for a set of softs. Teabag picks up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Yeah, there has been some shite driving. Obviously, the drama into turn one was just chaotic. Bits of car flying left, right, and centre. That with Ashik and Wab, and some of the what looked like dive bombs into 17 haven't been great. That one actually, while I was on board with someone else, we saw Hound just off the track. It looks like he's rejoined, hit the curb. I don't know whether that's caused the contact or what, but both of them ploughing into the wall there. So Chip and Hound, both their races just ruined. Yeah, if anything, this plays into Osso and Scotty's hands now. 7 laps on the medium tyres. They've got Lutman ahead on 19 lap old hards. FLR is into the pits. I didn't expect that. Lutman's followed him in as well. Lutman probably, I can understand 19 laps on them hards. Osso's stared out. Scotty's pitted. Jackie's pitted. And Scotty's picked up a 5-second penalty. And yeah, I'm going to quote myself here. Softs on, brains off. There's too many people on fresh softs there for me, for my liking, for the steward's liking. This is going to be chaos. Matey back up to P2 as well. Dave in P3. Not on bad tyres, it's just the lads behind on fresh softs are going to be trying to force moves now, expecting to be a lot faster, so as Cameron Poulter agrees as well, going to be carnage at the restart. Dan also saying softs on, brains off. Just waiting for the field to close up. Scotty just passing Lutman under the safety car there. Gives the position back. Scotty's into the pits, and so's Chris. That's a new wing for Scotty. Chris is just putting a fresh set of softs on. I think did Scotty serve that 5-second penalty then as well? He did. Yeah, I have to agree, Dan. They will be sitting ducks. I think Osso's just hoping the 2 lads behind him can maybe hold them up for a lap or 2 at least. Just give him a bit of time to pull away. But it's going to be a very tough ask, to be honest. We should see the safety car in this lap message. There it is. So now Osso will start to back up the pack. think the safety car restart will be interesting as well. Obviously, them lads on mediums will want to try and get a jump on the lads behind on the fresh softs. So, it'll be interesting to see when Osso decides to go, whether he waits until he's out of the final corner. But we are down to just 12 drivers left. Mate, he's got his ERS on ready. FLR's into the pits. And he's retired. And there we go, carnage. T-bags out. Saw bits of car flying left, right and centre there. Chris is missing an end plate. And there we go, Osso's got a 1.6 second gap on matey boy. Lutman as well is looking to get a move done. Will he be able to before the braking zone? I don't think so. Jackie looks like he's absolutely flying though. Osso with a 2 second gap now, so this is playing into Osso's hands. Matey keeping Lutman behind, just getting caught tangling with him, but Lutman looks like he's got the move done now up the inside into turn 17. Goes a little deep, but Matey can't fight back. But Lutman now with no DRS. And he doesn't need it. Still gaining on Osso as well. He's just pulled 2 tenths in as well after making that move. That gap down to 1.3 seconds now, so Lutman is flying. Jackie's looking to be getting a move done on matey boy. He's going round the outside on the DRS straight in sector 2. This run into turn 11, and he has the move done. Lutman now 1.1 behind Osso. The gap's coming down sector by sector. Hindsight looking to get the move done on matey boy as well. Matey boy's got Scotty next behind him. Scotty's gone for a late move up the inside at 17 as well. And DRS has only just been enabled. And Lutman's just flirting with that DRS range of Osso. Lutman now coming up to this straight. Will have DRS this time. He's not close enough to get the move done. Osso doing well here at the moment. Just one more lap to go after this one. Can he keep it is the question. Still got a lot of ERS as well, so we'll need to deploy that sensibly to defend from Lutman. Lutman is looking quick. He has done all day, all race. DRS activated again for Lutman. Gap now under 6/10. But also starts the final lap in P1. Cross the line. Lutman's got that gap under 4/10 now. Can he keep it close? I think the win's going to be between one of these two. And Lutman's got a good run there. Also is deploying to try and defend as well on this DRS straight. He doesn't want to deploy too much because there is another DRS straight on the run into turn 17. Oh, Lutman's gone deep. That might give Osso a little bit of breathing space. Lutman's all over the back of him here. The grip from them soft tyres is helping massively. Osso's deploying all the way down here now. Lutman deploying as well. DRS open. This is the final chance to win the race. Into turn 17. He's gone for a switchback. Osso looks like he's covered it off nicely though. Osso has got it done. He's took the race win. Oh, why has he dropped? Has he got a penalty? Eh? I think this may just be a leaderboard glitch, guys. I think Osso might have... I didn't see any penalties on there for Osso. Unless we just disqualified him for making sure he put enough fuel in. But no, that'll be overturned. It looked like it was just a bit of a leaderboard glitch. Osso did take the race win there on the track. And that will put Osso back in the lead of the championship battle as well. Obviously Gameful, who was leading, not taking any points. Osso was 18 behind. And I think as well Osso up 11 places there from his starting slot. I think it's fair to say well-deserved driver of the day though. Yeah, as Dan just said, also make sure you grab your race director so we can see there were no pens and stuff. But confirmation of... Well, I say final race results. We think Osso's won the race. It says he's a lap down now there for some reason. Only 9 finishes. Ashik retired a lap to go as well. Yeah, Osso starting 12th, taking the race win. Brilliant result there from Osso. Some unfortunate glitches tonight, which hasn't been ideal. A few DNFs in there. Few silly incidents as well. But yeah, by and large, some good racing, some pretty poor racing. Thank you everyone who's tuned in. Make sure you join us next week, or this week. We've got Tuesday, will be the F2. Bear with me, I'm just getting the calendar up. We're racing at Mexico. So Tuesday F2, Friday will be Tier 1 and Tier 2. And join us here again Sunday, where we'll be back to normal race time of 8 o'clock for the Mexican Grand Prix.